In this video, we showed 4 signs that your turkeys would make for you to know that it is about to start laying eggs. When you realize these 4 signs, it's important that you prepare a nest for your turkey to lay inside, else they will lay in the bush. And when they lay in the bush, dogs can eat the eggs, or the eggs can spoil because of rain, or someone can even steal the eggs. So it's very important that you prepare a nest for your turkeys to lay inside in the turkey cage that you've made for them. In this video, we are going to look at how you can prepare a nest for your turkeys to lay inside, and also teach your turkeys how to lay eggs in the nest that you've prepared for them. My name is Enosi Boache, and as usual, welcome to Hobbs Ranch. Making a turkey nest is very simple. All you have to do is make a place that resembles a natural place where the turkey lay its eggs. Natural places where turkey lay are places that are quiet, dark, and usually in a secluded place. What I mean is, turkeys like to lay in places that have covering, or a place that when it enters inside, the whole body will be covered so that nobody will see it when it is there. So in making a turkey cage, you need to make something that when the turkey enters inside, its whole body will be covered. That way the turkey will feel secure. It will know that no one can see the eggs, and no one would be able to take the eggs when it finishes laying. So using this idea, making a turkey cage is very simple. In my case, I used a simple slate that leans against a wall. One thing about the slate that you'll be using is that it needs to be opaque. That means you shouldn't be able to see through it. When you look through, it shouldn't be like a glass that you can see through. It needs to be covered. So when the turkey is inside, it will not be seeing any place. So the top and the forward and the bottom are all covered. The only place that is open is the side that the turkey will use to enter the nest. So this is very important. When the turkey can see around and see that there are other turkeys, or there are chickens, or there are humans passing, it won't be comfortable. You need to give it an environment that when it is inside, it can't see any place. So when you look in this video, you can see that where my turkey is laying, it is simply a slate that is leaning against the turkey cage. So it's making a triangular shape. When your turkey wants to lay, it enters inside, and because all the parts, including the top and the side, are all covered, your turkey will simply feel that no one knows where it is. It is secure, and it will start to lay its eggs happily inside. Okay, after getting your slate, it's important to also make an environment that resembles the natural environment where the turkey likes to lay. This environment can be very simple to make. Turkeys like to lay in the bush where there is grass. So in the turkey cage, you can use sawdust to spread inside the nest for it to be comfortable when it is inside. That way, the turkey will think that it is inside some grassy environment, and it will also be comfortable, and the eggs that it will lay will also have a soft or cushioned ground when it lands. If you don't have sawdust, you can also cut grass, normal grass, and spread it on the floor of the nest for the turkey to lay inside. If you keep your turkeys on intensive systems, whenever these turkeys want to lay, they simply go inside the nest and lay. And as you can see there, I've spread some sawdust on the floor for the turkeys to feel comfortable and think that they are laying in their natural environment. If you also leave your turkeys on free range and you want them to come home whenever they want to lay, and not lay inside bushes or grass outside the turkey cage, then you would need to lock your turkey inside the cage where the nest is. When you see that it is ready to lay, you can lock it inside the cage. If it is there and the laying becomes intense, it will enter the nest that you've prepared for it and lay there. When it lays inside the nest for 2 or 3 times, then it will begin to lay inside the nest continuously from there, and it will no longer go into the bush to lay. When you also see the signs that we described in the video we recommended in the beginning, you can also prepare the nesting place for the turkeys. When they are inside the cage, they will be entering the nesting place, and they will know that this place, which is the nest you prepare for them, is also a very good place for them to lay their eggs. So whilst they go in and come out, one day you come and you find that they've already come and lay without you even hustling to capture them and put them there for them to lay. Making a nest for your turkeys and letting your turkeys lay in the nest is very simple. These simple outlines we've showed in this video is how we do in Hobbs Ranch for all our turkeys to lay inside our nesting boxes. Thanks for watching, guys. All the best in your turkey farming. Bye.